Just 2 weeks until the midterms, and tonight President Trump and the White House are being pressed on promises being made by the president as he now campaigns in states with very close and very crucial races. One promise in particular of a new middle-class tax cut that Congress would take up next week. But tonight we asked, Congress isn't even in session. So how is this middle-class tax cut going to happen? And a new label the president is giving himself, drawing immediate questions. Here's ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl tonight.
President Trump is campaigning as if his own name is on the ballot. At least 10 rallies planned between now and Election Day. And he's got a new brand for himself.
You know what I am? I'm a nationalist, okay? I'm a nationalist.
Nationalism is a racially loaded term. In the Oval Office today, he was asked if he was trying to appeal to white nationalists.
I've never even heard that. I cannot imagine that. You mean I say I'm a nationalist? No, I never heard that theory about being a nationalist. I've heard them all. But I'm somebody that loves our country.
As he makes the final push, the president is unleashing a torrent of exaggerations and claims that just aren't true. For example, on taxes.
We're going to be putting in a 10% tax cut for middle-income families. It's going to be put in next week. 10% tax cut.
But a tax cut would have to be passed by Congress, and Congress isn't even in session next week. In fact, Republican leaders say they know of no such tax plan. On health insurance, the president is making this claim.
We will always protect Americans with pre-existing conditions. We're going to take care of them. Some of the Democrats have been talking about ending pre-existing conditions.
It's actually Republicans, not Democrats, who voted to end Obamacare, which requires insurance companies to cover people with pre-existing conditions. And then there was this, the president's alarming claim that riots are breaking out in California.
I don't think we like sanctuary cities up here. By the way, a lot of people in California don't want them either. They're rioting now.
But there are no riots.
You said Californians were rioting over the sanctuary city issue. Where?
You shouldn't have. Take a look. They want to get out of sanctuary cities. Many places in California want to get out of sanctuary cities.
Right?
Yeah, it is rioting in some cases.
Where are the riots?
All right, so let's get to John Karl with us live from the White House again tonight. John, the president also talking about the migrant caravan, many families escaping violence, marching up through Mexico. Of course, many here in the U.S. concerned, but also asking, should they be allowed to come here? But the president, as you've reported, John, has repeatedly said there are Middle Eastern people in that caravan, and today he was pressed on that too?
He was asked directly if he has any proof that there are, quote, Middle Eastern people in the caravan, and he said, well, there very well could be. That's a direct quote, David, and said, but you don't have any proof. The president said, again, another quote, there is no proof of anything. There is no proof of anything, but it could very well be. David?
John Karl at the White House. Thanks, John.